Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Prince Krataios and welcome to a new series called Draw Your Favorites. Well, what I'm gonna do is pick a topic each time. This week will be League of Legends champions, and I'm gonna make a quick 20-minute sketch of my top 5 champions. And as I talk about them and say why I like them and why they are where they are, and what I want from you guys is to go down in the comments below and name your top 5 champions. Because in the next episode, I'm gonna pick the most popular ones and make a quick sketch for them. Plus, the champion that was picked the most out of you guys is gonna get a realistic illustration. So call your friends, blackmail them into watching the video and voting for their favorite or your favorite champion, and let's get going. Let's start. I'm gonna first start with the bottom. So my number 5 is a sad one, because this guy used to be my number uno, if you will. From the moment this guy was released, I fell in love. He's a fucking badass with an awesome armor, and to make things even better, he's a metalhead. And of course, I'm talking about Mordekaiser. Back in his early days, I used to play him as a tank. I mean, like Warmog, Sunfire, he was freaking unstoppable back then. Now, sadly, he's more of a glass cannon kind of champion, which is something I don't really enjoy that much. Still though, he's a beast and pretty powerful if you know how to play. This guy always seems one buff away from meta. He just so rarely gets one. And on to number 4. This guy, you will remember his name as he kept telling you himself. He said, "You will remember Yorick Mori." Yorik's such a fun character to play, both his old skill set and the new. He was very powerful when he got released, but then fell from grace with the meta switches. Now he seems rather good with his new style and all, and I still love picking him, mostly in the jungle, sometimes top lane. Again, using him mostly as a tank, just being in the right place at the right time, always protecting my team. His skill set is not the best for jungling, but if you play your cards right, you can do very well in the game. Number 3 is the Tank of Tanks. Another guy that when I saw him, I mean, okay, the guy literally came out with 2 Mortal Kombat skins. And Mortal Kombat, as you know, is one of my favorite games of all time. So he was destined to be one of my absolute favorites. And that's none other than Shen, of course. As far as being in the right place at the right time and protecting your team, you can't get any better than Shen. He still is such a powerful tool to have in solo queue, especially in lower divisions where individual skill matters the most. Shen can win games even when he's losing hard, and I've done this many times, because my early game is not that good, that's why I'm doing the jungle thing. And late game he's a beast, and if you can survive there, and if your team lets you go there, they can't handle Shen. No need to add that his new skill set is off the hook, and he looks even more badass than before. Okay, now we're getting close to the absolute best. Number 2 is... okay, who else? The prince himself, Jarvan IV. I mean, this guy, he's a prince. A good question would be, how is he not number 1? His skill set, although kinda countered by most meta champions these days, is so good. The way he can be a tank and still do much damage. Still have some crowd control skills. It's a combo I cannot ignore. As a jungler, he will always be my first choice. And kinda wish he could find a way back into the meta, but no rush. The horse is just as fun. So number 1, woo! Before I switched to junglers, my main role was ADC. And this guy fits exactly to my style. Never quite got the attention he deserved, and I didn't mind because I was and still am able to pick him anytime I feel like it. Of course, I'm talking about the Art of Retribution, Varus. Always considered him more of a caster ADC, and I'm pretty happy now that more people caught up to it and play him as one. My build was always around cooldowns and armor penetration, making my Qs hurt so freaking much. People never knew what hit him. Plus, no need to brag, but I always played Varus with Ghost and Flash, and so yeah, thanks for copying me, pros. This guy has everything I need, and unfortunately I switched roles because I need more freedom in the game, help others, and be able to make my strategies more efficient, Varus still always holds number 1, and he's always so much fun to play. So for now, that was my top 5. Can't wait for you guys to share yours and maybe some comments about how or why they are in your list. But hey, I'm gonna leave this here. Hope you guys enjoy the new series. I'll wait to see you down in the comments below. For now, ladies and gentlemen, as you were.
My needs, my right.